Mali, Burkina Faso have also imposed travel restriction on US citizens. They have joined Niger. And I was about to say this yesterday, that whenever Niger take a foreign policy or Mali takes a foreign policy, those two other nations will have to join. Now, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger says that since Donald Trump imposed a visa restriction on their citizens, they too are reciprocating it. So they have imposed a visa restriction on US citizens entering their nation. Now, there's a bit of, nuance here, because they say that while Donald Trump is trying to make America great, which they acknowledge, it is also time for also to make their respective countries great and the Confederation of the Sahel great. And so they have decided that there will be visa restriction on Americans, government officials, diplomats that want to get into Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger. This decision is prompted by the Trump visa restriction decision that have been imposed across several African countries and several Western European nations, not European nations but third world countries across. But Africa is the one with the heavily hit sanction on the visa restriction. But many are asking the question that why is it that other African nations can't join or cannot join this? Because they say that it is a unique opportunity for other African nations to join and send a strong message to Donald Trump that their citizens must be respected. In as much as I love a strong message to be sent to Donald Trump, but the truth here is that most of these African leaders are not even respecting their citizens at home, except Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, that have come with the exception of trying to give their citizens a humane character where they can be respected as human. The rest, or most of the rest, or the others, not all, are the worst. Corruption high, they don't build hospitals, they don't build roads, they don't give electricity, they don't do anything in their nation. And so they make their citizens now appear beggars, and they make their citizens appear vulnerable. Infrastructural development, they cannot do it. Corruption, they do it. Embezzlement, they do it. Their leaders goes abroad at will and unaccounted for. Donald Trump just took 2 days or 3 days without talking to the media. It was an issue in America. But their leaders go for years without being, they are only seen probably issue election. That's why, to me, Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, and any country that look alike, I agree. But you see the other countries, Nigeria, Mbanu, Ghana, with John Mahamad, yes, can join. South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, some extent can join. Chad, Cameroon, no. Kenya, Kenya can join. Sudan, watch this video.
Now, Mali and Burkina Faso have announced travel restrictions on American nationals after the United States included both the African nations on a no-entry list. The American President Donald Trump has long campaigned to restrict immigration and has expanded his travel ban by barring people from 7 more countries. The list includes the Syrian citizens as well as Palestinian Authority passport holders and the nationals of South Africa's poorest nations, including and also Niger, Sierra Leone and South Sudan. The move has brought the number of countries whose citizens face travel restrictions to the United States to 40, following Donald Trump's move on Mali. Burkina Faso have also announced equivalent measures for American citizens. And our correspondent Louisa Olani has sent us this report. Listen in.
Mali and Burkina Faso are pushing back against the U.S. Both military-led governments say they will now restrict entry for U.S. citizens, calling it a reciprocal response to America's expanded travel ban. The decision comes after the Trump administration placed both countries on a no-entry list, part of a broader policy affecting nearly 40 nations based purely on nationality. Officials in both countries say the move is about sovereignty and fairness, signaling rising diplomatic tension between the Sahel states and the U.S. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olaniyi, we on World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Congratulations! You've passed your GCE or baccalaureate, and now it's time to choose a professional university that opens real doors to your future. Let us introduce you to the African Higher Institute of Technology, a career-focused institution that not only awards internationally recognized certificates, but also guarantees direct employment opportunities upon graduation through its solid network of partner companies and institutions worldwide. This school operates in collaboration with the Cameroon Ministry of Higher Education, UBA Bank, St. Francis Xavier Institute, Canada. Located in Yaoundé, Mendong, away from the noisy town, AHIT provides the following for its students: a free brand new laptop immediately after paying a registration fee of 25,000 francs CFA, free high-speed internet access on campus, hands-on professional training, mentorship from local and international experts, offering courses like local government in accounting, finance and administration, computer engineering, artificial intelligence, biomedical sciences, economics and finance, business and management, arts and education, law and public policy, agricultural sciences. Whether you dream of becoming a software developer, civil engineer, healthcare technician, or business strategist, ICT is your direct path to success. Apply now and take the bold step toward a future of innovation, professionalism, and global opportunity.